All right, y'all. We are live back in the building, man.
What's
Yours
going
truly, Tyrell and Marcus on the track, man. We back in the building.
What's going on, baby?
Ready to get to it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're back in here, man. Right around draft time. We've seen tons of mock drafts to this point. It seems like there's been so much that's been happening in sports, man. Just in general, um, it's just crazy. Like Tiger Woods back on the golf course. Um, You got the Dwayne Haskins, passing away, unfortunately. You got John Clayton passing. The Lakers missed the playoffs. I mean, what? And then Charlo beat Ugas this past, or not Charlo, Spence beat Ugas this past weekend.
As
They had
it's
UFC 273 in Jacksonville. I mean, there's been a lot going on. There's a Little Dirk concert tonight in Jacksonville.
OTF.
OTF. Did you know? Like, what is going on?
Man.
It's a crazy It's a crazy time. This is spring, bro. Can you imagine if this is happening from January to April, bro?
It's that
Can
ugly
you
period.
imagine? Can you imagine how crazy this summer gonna be? This summer gonna be crazy.
Yeah, bro. We even talked about Deshaun Watson.
We haven't talked about the Deshaun Watson news, man,
Right.
and him signing with the Browns, him turning down the Browns, and then going
And then circling back, like, hey. But
and then
man,
explaining himself on why he's gonna be a good person and a good, all that.
right, man. There's so much going on, man. I'm already excited about the NFL season that hasn't even started yet.
Yes.
We're still finishing off the NBA season.
Still finishing off the NBA season.
We got a little Will Smith little incident in there too. So
right. That just goes to show you how long we had. That just goes to show you how long it's been since we made since we made something, man.
Yeah,
it's good. It feels good to get back in here, though.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the NFL and what's been going on that front. Like, how are you feeling about heading into the draft and who's kind of been your lead? You're feeling like your lead person is.
Oh man, this year
who's your? Let me ask this question: who's your favorite player in this draft?
Man, to be honest, man, my favorite player in the draft would probably be the projected probably number 3 pick in Travon Walker in Georgia.
Really? Dang. I mean, you gotta cue me in on that, bro. Let's while you're talking about that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some Travon Walker highlights on the screen for the audience.
Yeah. And for me, man,
just so while you're talking, we can get an idea of what's happening here.
And right? I'm not saying he's the best player in the draft, like by no means. I don't even think he was a starter at Georgia.
Right.
But just the upside and just the athleticism. I'm excited to see what he could do. Like being exclusive.
Right.
Like he's like Georgia was one of those teams that literally had depth on every position of the defense.
So looks like right here they got him playing from the D tackle position. Yeah. So they moved him all along the front.
Yeah.
It's a good play, right? I missed the block on that.
And I feel like he would be a better like if Kayvon Chason was actually a good pass rusher.
Right. You feel like he's a better Kayvon Chason?
Yeah. And okay. I don't know what that's saying.
Shout out to Just Bomb Productions, man, for the highlight video, by the way.
Sure. Like he has that type of potential where you say, man, like if he just had those snaps at Georgia.
He looks long, bro.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And obviously he's gonna need to bulk up a little bit more. I don't think he could, be that 3 down.
They're playing him from tackle though.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
Beast. And he's about Kayvon Chason's size. Like that's like Kayvon might be a little skinnier.
He looks a little bit bigger though.
He looks bigger than he is.
He looks like he's probably looks like he's like 6'6".
I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
6'4". And like I said, he's not the best player in the draft, but I think he's one of those guys that you're really intrigued in. Like I said, if he had more snaps at Georgia, maybe he's being talked about like a
They
Kobe.
seem like they didn't know what to do with him. They just know they needed to have him on the field.
Yeah. And by no means am I even a Georgia fan.
Yeah.
But like Nakobe Dean gets all the press. The D tackle, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Big guy. And then their cornerback.
This is some decent tape right here. It's solid tape. In my opinion, it doesn't jump, and nothing really jumps off the screen for me.
Yeah. Like I'll throw out another name for you, like a Dante Fowler. Like you always think about like what could Dante really do? Like you never feel like he reached his full potential. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he had all the tools, he had the motor, all that stuff.
Yeah. And if you're just joining us, man, we're just checking out. This is one of Marcus's favorite players in this year's draft, Travon Walker. So we're just taking a look at him, and let's see while we're at it. I want to see the hype on this other guy too, man. This Karlaftis guy.
And real quick on Travon Walker.
Yeah.
It depends where he gets picked too. If you pick him too high, I think like you might be sorry about that, but if he's picked around that like 16 to 24 range, I think it'll be a happy.
Bray, you said around what?
Like 16 to 24.
Okay, 16 to 24. That's where you're feeling. Bray, you know who kind of intrigues me is this Wandel Robinson kid. I've started to hear a lot about him. Have you heard about him from Kentucky?
Yeah. Be honest, man. Like I'm not. I like him. I like him. I like him.
Yeah.
Just Kentucky guys in the league don't seem to pan out. That's my only knock.
Oh.
He did Florida up. I'm gonna tell you that.
Kentucky always keeps the slot guy though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like think of, like ever since Randall Cobb.
He look like he can get out of the phone booth though.
Look,
he's quick.
He was tearing up, man. He was tearing us up.
I'd get Wandel.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
And he was a transfer from Nebraska.
So
this was his first year in Kentucky.
He looks like a return specialist and kind of a gadget guy in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's kind of small.
He's very small.
He's real small. Okay, I think
like a John Brown type. Like
yeah. I think I've seen.
I like him. I like him too.
John Brown. Let's see.
Show that tape of the North Dakota State guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
This big guy. Okay. Getting a little North Dakota State action on in here.
Man, it's crazy. He just jumped up the board out of nowhere.
Really?
Not him. I'm talking about the receiver.
Oh,
receiver, not him.
What's going on, Desmond?
Yo.
What's going on, Desmond?
Got D Money in the building, man.
What's up, folks? My bad.
We got some work in.
All right. Oh, Christian.
Wait, that's the man right there.
I think Oh, I don't think did I click on him? I think I'm still on. No, I'm still in the O lineman. Hold on.
Yeah.
I really like Christian Watson. Let's see if they got him on here.
To me, he's wide receiver one.
I probably watch one of his highlights every day. Probably.
He's wide receiver one in my opinion, bro. He's 6'5" and running 4.3 and can move.
You say he's wide receiver one?
Yeah, he's wide receiver one for me.
Hold on, guys. Before that, I gotta see, man. Why aren't they talking about Jermaine Johnson in the top, and as far as like a number one overall could go?
Number one,
he's not number one. He's going first round though.
Yeah.
What's the difference between him and Hutchinson and Thibodeau?
Do you think? I don't know how much better he could get.
Dang, they had to show the Miami tape, huh?
hey, he did his thing, man.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Like, how much better do you think Jermaine Johnson can get? Like,
and part of it is the not that he couldn't play at Georgia, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
So that's that's
he
part
transferred
of it.
twice. Yeah, he transferred twice.
So
did he transfer? What was this? Where did he transfer?
He went junior college.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And then went to Florida State. Like I like him. Like he's a safe pick. Like he's a very.
I want him at the Ravens at pick 14.
He's a very safe pick.
I love him. Him and Odafe Owe would be perfect together to build on the court.
But I'm like, is his potential higher?
Oh yeah, I don't like him as far as like a He's gonna need more moves though. He's gonna need more pass rush moves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much better do you think he could probably get?
So let me. All right.
I mean, I think he has pretty good. I think that's one of his strong points. I think he got pretty good hands. He got a counter move. He has counter moves. I think he's a little more polished coming in than.
Yeah, I agree with that.
My bad. I hopped out the stream on accident. Let me get back in here. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that though. Like he's definitely the more polished and like I said, the more safe pick.
Who's that?
Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. I would have took him over Ojabo from Michigan. I like Ojabo too. He's a great athlete, but I think I would have took him over Ojabo.
What about Wyatt? What do y'all think about Wyatt?
Great talent. I was just going to ask about Travon Walker. What do y'all think about Travon Walker going?
Travon Walker.
We were just talking about him literally.
Yeah. I would say his tape is really good, but I don't see it's not anything that jumps off the screen to me to scream like number one overall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot. I'm not gonna repeat everything, but I don't know how you feel about him, Desmond, but I like him a lot.
Yeah, I think his defensive versatility at that size and that speed is rare.
Yeah,
you'll be able to move him all around the line. So his position.
Do you think he can have that? You think he could be that effective up and down the line in the league though, or with the stronger
Because he ain't gonna move inside into third down situations. You can move him inside the third down situations, but you can stun him, twist him.
Can you keep him on the field? Can you keep him on the field for every down?
Yeah, I think you put him on the edge first and second down, and you can play around with him on third. This is what I'm interested to see where he goes on draft day because he could go first round, he could go third.
He's kind of like a slide.
He's a slide potential. He's slider potential.
He's kind of like a wild card, bro. He's like because he's kind of like an incomplete. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you gotta put like an incomplete next to him.
What I say, with his mixed with injuries and a suspension,
he reminds this Dorian Green Beckham flashbacks for me.
That's what I get. He's very boomer blessed.
I get Dorian Green Beckham, and if he can, and I love Dorian Green Beckham as a prospect. He one that didn't turn out that I thought eventually would.
Man, he played 2 seasons.
I don't think George Pickens is AJ Green. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Bro, Georgia has some big old linemen, bro. God dang.
Yeah, huge.
They're the most stacked team, bro. I ain't never seen a team that stacked. Alabama had guys, obviously.
It's a little off topic, but Ty, how you feel about Florida State not getting Mims?
Mims?
The tackle from Georgia that visited.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, there was so much back and forth speculation. We got him. He's signing. He's not signing. What? I was like, bruh, just stop speculating, bruh.
Yeah.
And then now to finally hear everyone said it was basically a done deal, and now he's going back to Georgia.
Yeah, he took his name out.
Why is he going back to Georgia though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is he going to start?
I don't know.
He missed spring, so I'm like, how can that help him if he wanted to start? You know what I'm saying?
I guess Kirby
had to say something.
Something happened.
Why did he enter the portal in the first place? That's what we need to figure out.
Right.
And
for it to play out the way it did is kind of crazy.
Pickens, so is this after Pickens got hurt?
No, I think some of this is before.
Oh yeah, that's what from. He was looking nice. Yeah. They showing out.
dropped
and
out
we
again.
lost the video.
Bro,
But yeah,
I keep on the back button, bro. Bro, that's how you can tell we ain't done this in a while, man. Golly. All right, so let's get on this. Let's get on this Peter Schrager mock draft, man. This is what everybody been talking about today. I don't understand why Peter Schrager is like the new Mel Kiper, I guess. So let's see what he's talking about on his. They broke it down on 1010 Excel, all these other shows. Why not us? All right, so let's.
Why isn't nobody talking about Kyle Hamilton?
All right,
I have no.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
All right, so this is Peter Schrager's mock draft, man. They got so it looks like one they got Travon Walker going to I don't know, bro. Like Marcus, we saw the tape just now, bro. Does it look like number 1 overall tape?
I don't think so, but with this draft, man, like anybody could go number 1 in this draft. Like I don't think there's like
to me he feels like a Javon Kinlaw, like a 15. You know what I'm saying? Like a round pick 15 kind of guy.
Yeah, I said like 16 to 24. I would feel more better.
Yeah, and then
right there, but
I think the combine definitely helped. I think he has really good tape though as well. I think the combine helped because you shouldn't be running 4.5 at 270.
No,
that's crazy speed for real.
What if they do you think they have any option to trade back the Jaguars?
Yeah.
You think they have any takers that would want to jump into number 1 to get their guy?
It
There's
depends.
No quarterback.
It depends whoever you fall in love with. Like if you fell in love with like an Aiden Hutchinson or like
this feels like a boo-boo draft, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's really good players in this draft. There's no Jamar Chase level talent players.
Top to bottom is pretty good though.
But you got some solid. You don't have. Is there any true? There's true number 1s in this draft.
Yeah. There's a lot of players that's gonna start Pro Bowl, All Pro type players. It's just no true, alpha that stand out in the class because it's so many good players though.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be a lot of starters, a lot of players that's gonna be in the league 5-10 years. That's in this draft.
So all right. So he's got Aiden Hutchinson going number 2 to Detroit. You got Ike Ekwonu, which I don't study the lineman too much.
Great athlete.
Heard good things about him.
Competitive.
Kayvon Thibodeau going to the Jets at 4. I think they said he had a good meeting with the Jets today. Where do you play Kayvon Thibodeau? I haven't really looked at much of his tape.
Stand up type guy.
See if they got Kayvon in here somewhere. Looking for okay. So, and then you got Charles Cross. You got Kenny Pickett at 6. I like Kenny Pickett, man. Actually, I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he'll have a good career. I don't know necessarily as starting. I don't know, but at 6, he has to start, right?
Oh yeah, he's starting.
You draft him at 6, he got to start right away. But I think he's probably the most pro ready guy. But at the same time, you know what? Everybody could be overlooking Pickett in this draft, and then he could be like the next Ben Roethlisberger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. I want to see.
Because when you think about Ben was good, but he always had a great supporting cast. Like,
oh yeah, he started off big time.
They always kept a good supporting cast around Ben. Like you wouldn't really say that he would do anything by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like elevate players to that level, right?
So he got to that like 8-10 year range.
Then you got the Jets at pick 7. I'm sorry, the Giants at 7. Sauce Gardner.
How y'all feel about Derek Stingley?
I think Derek Stingley is gonna be a steal.
If he slides out of the top 10, yeah, I was gonna say if he slides out of the top 10, that's crazy.
Yeah, if he makes it,
he's gonna be a star.
That's what I really want from my Ravens. I'll be honest, is I want Stingley.
Stingley.
I want him.
Desmond, you want everybody for your Ravens,
I'll
bro.
be a dog.
I just want.
Desmond's like, we want him.
I want Stingley. Give me Stingley or Christian Watson, and I'm good. Those are my two.
Okay.
Two picks.
Stingley or Christian Watson. Okay. I like Christian Watson, man. I think we probably look at getting him probably later bro. If Christian Watson slips to 33, I think you got to get him.
Oh,
the Jaguars. He still got Jameson in top 10. I got to see him after the ACL injury.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess top 10 is good, but he tore his ACL this year, so it's just something to think about there. Got Stingley at 9 to the. I think we passed over. So we had Sauce Gardner. Yeah. You got the Falcons with Evan Neal. So it looks like they're going to sit with, according to his draft, they're going to sit with Mariota at quarterback. And then you got Seattle Seahawks, Stingley. I think that'll be a good pickup. But we don't really know the direction the Seahawks are going in. I mean, they lost Russell Wilson. They lost Bobby Wagner. They're really in like a rebuild, so I don't know. I don't necessarily see them going cornerback.
They're gonna go defense first, I think. Though
you think so?
I mean, you got defensive head coach, defensive identity. Pete Carroll want to run the ball, play defense, keep the game close.
You don't think they'll go? I think they'll shock everybody. I think they'll go Malik Willis.
Yeah, I would love that for them. I think having Geno Smith already there, helps in that process.
I think they will. I think they've seen,
they put a premium on quarterback though.
You don't think so?
I could be wrong, but I don't think they would.
That might have changed after you lose probably one of the greatest quarterbacks.
Yeah, with Russell.
And then you got Garrett Wilson going 11 to the Commanders. I don't think you pick a hurt Jameson Williams over a healthy Garrett Wilson. I don't think I'd do it.
That's a bad pick for Washington. I'm looking at that Garrett Wilson pick for Washington. I mean, I know Terry McLaurin is in a contract year. But...
Is Terry really that guy though? Like,
I think so.
Does anybody fear? Do they fear him though? Like,
I think so. Yeah, when they play Dallas, I'll be like, don't let that man get off.
Yeah, the scouting report start with him for them.
I don't know. I just don't hear I don't hear his name a whole lot when you talk about elite receivers, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think he's good. I think he's good for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely not on the top tier.
Yeah,
rack of receivers, but
I think Garrett Wilson could be better than him, though.
I don't know.
I have to see Terry.
maybe they play better together.
Yeah, I think he needs some help.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think the Vikings are happy if Jermaine Johnson drops.
That's a good pick. That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
I think they're happy with that. And I think the Texans are happy if Kyle Hamilton falls to them at 13 too. Who'd they pick at? They picked Iquanu at 3, and then you get Texans at 13. That's a good pick. Trevor Penning.
You said you'd be pissed.
I'm good on Trevor Penning at 14.
Yeah, Trevor Penning. I think that's a little high right there.
Why y'all traded Orlando Brown?
He wanted to play left tackle. He wanted left tackle money.
That man made a Pro Bowl.
He at right tackle.
Y'all didn't want to pay him? I thought he made the Pro Bowl at left tackle last year.
He ended up playing to finish the season at left tackle. But I mean, we got Ronnie Stanley who was paying $100 million to. So on the left side already. So it wasn't, we ain't finna let Ronnie go for Orlando.
On it.
So it worked out. We got Odafe Owe. So it worked out. I'm good.
Chris Olave at 16.
I like that.
Drake London at 15. Drake London, I don't see that working out in the league though.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
they're hoping he's a Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not as good.
I don't see that working out in the
He's
league.
bad.
But now this guy right here, man, Treylon is my favorite receiver in this whole draft, bro.
Really?
Yes. Marcus, have you seen a lot of Treylon?
Nah, I haven't, to be honest.
Let me see if I can find a highlight tape, bro. Truth,
Haven't.
Marcus, the truth. And they said he ran like a 4.6 at the combine, but
Yes.
but they said he ran a 4.6 at the combine, but then if you watch his tape, it doesn't look anywhere near
He's faster than his time.
Yeah. He had to have tripped or something.
4.6 is ass, bro.
It is. When I looked at it, I was like, damn. Then you look at his tape, it's like, wait.
That'll lose you.
Yeah.
But he's a mix of, for me, Alshon Jeffrey and like a Alshon and like a faster guy though. Like he's got Alshon's like, jump ball skills. But like his run after the catch is like, that's Alabama. He running away with 4.6 speed though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see the video.
Oh crap. Okay. That might help. Here, let me go back. Let me go back.
But to have production on SEC defenses, that says a lot.
So like his jump ball, his ball skills is crazy. So for me, I feel like you could project him to be like a number one. He's probably one of the only ones I see being like a number one.
If he, I just want. Damn, he pulling away from.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said, bro. With 4.6, bro, he never get caught from behind, bro, and he pulling away with long touchdowns. That's the whole tape.
I was thinking he.
No, you know what I said. I said he's a mix between Devontae and Alshon.
Them two strong names.
Jet sweeps.
Look, it's crazy because he looks stiff.
I see like a 6'1" Jarvis Landry. That's what I see, honestly.
It's good. It doesn't look like he's athletic as he is.
Jarvis ran like 4.6, 4.7 at the combine.
But Jarvis looks slow. Jarvis wasn't pulling away.
Jarvis wasn't pulling away from people like that, though.
Jarvis was
pulling away. Punt return on the same team with Odell.
Yeah. But man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you see his 40 time and you're a GM and then you put on the tape, you're like, wait a minute.
It's so crazy about Jarvis and Odell. I never saw that. Cause we played them every year. I'm like, yeah, they hyping these boys up. We beating their ass up.
Marcus, if you can get him at the lower part of the first round, I think you stole.
But like I said, man, to make plays on SEC defenses, that says a lot.
That says a lot, and then you don't have what you got Jameson Williams. He's hurt.
You're not playing on a good team,
right? He's not even playing on a good team, and he got a decent quarterback. This was a good back shoulder fade, though. Right? That was a good back shoulder throw right there.
What the hell? He's literally making plays. This should be pick.
That was a prayer.
I remember this play. This was like to start the game.
And A&M ain't got foo either.
Bro, he ate on everybody. Now I don't know what point in the game this was, but
yeah, it'll be interesting.
on Bama, I don't know what point of the game that was, but
it could be 40-something to 7.
But I say, bro, you could see him winning on jump ball situations on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of a receiver I'm trying to think.
Somebody you can compare him to, right?
Yeah.
To me, it's 6 wing Jarvis. That's okay.
You
I like
said
him. He's nice.
he's a bigger Jarvis. You said?
Yeah, I think he's a bigger Jarvis.
I don't know, bro. He just his ball skills remind me of Alshon a lot.
I could see in the league where he wouldn't get separation and he'll have to have those high point catches like Alshon. I mean, that's
Right. You don't think he would get separation?
Nah. That's why I think Christian Watson's the number one. I think he's the only one that's going to be able to consistently separate and laying down the field.
Not the separation he was getting in college for sure.
Oh, I really like Olave though.
I'm not an Olave fan.
Olave's smooth, huh?
He's all right. I like him. I don't think he's gonna be that good in the league. I think he's gonna get lost in.
He's gonna be like a Kenny Stills.
He's not even Kenny Stills fast to me though.
He's Kenny Stills fast.
I think he's going to be a solid 2 and 3 for a few years.
Yeah,
I think for sure. If he's a 2 or 3, and that's what you're expecting of him.
They said they compare Burks to a bigger Deebo Samuel.
That's kind of disrespectful.
He's a prolific playmaker from the perimeter and out of the backfield.
I think that's disrespectful.
For Deebo?
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd, haven't really watched, bro. I gotta see this guy because I've heard so much.
He's one of my favorites.
Hype about Devin Lloyd, and Desmond said he wanted him on his Ravens too.
He's another one on my short list.
Desmond wants everybody on his Ravens.
He's a middle linebacker. If you want to bat a middle linebacker, he's a new age.
He's a thumper.
Yeah, he can thump, and he can play in space too.
He's definitely a thumper.
Okay, let's see what we got. Share screen.
Utah be having good players now. I'll say that they don't win much, but they have good players.
They keep a good linebacker though. Yeah. All right. Oh,
okay. That gray on black card.
If you're just joining us, man, we're checking out Peter Schrager's mock draft, as everyone else has been doing today, and we're just kind of going through some of these prospects that we haven't really seen much of, but we're hearing a lot of hype. So we're just kind of, got to check the tape.
So for me, I don't know if you guys think the same way, but it's so hard for me to judge Pac-12 guys on the defensive side of the ball.
I think at linebacker, like at certain defensive positions, it's about instincts, right? So yeah, they might have played in the Pac-12, but I think with linebackers, like defensive end, stuff like that, you're like, okay, well, maybe they're not playing against, the same type of O-line talent. With linebackers, I like to see instincts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Play recognition, stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's always the traits. You know what I'm saying? Is you looking for what can they do?
Yeah. He looks good. I like him.
He can do it all, bro. He can play in space. He can come down here. Get out of coverage.
He said he's what, like 6'3"?
Yeah, he's like 6'3". He's long. He's fast. He's what you look for in a modern linebacker.
Scraping.
Like he's a longer Danny Trevathan.
Oh, that's a good play. That's a good break. He said Danny Trevathan. Danny used to bring that stick on their head.
I'm saying he'll make plays just like this, bro. Like
Oh snap! Let me we got a comment. Sorry about that. I'm just seeing that. So if Deebo gets traded, this whole draft gonna be turned around.
Who's gonna trade Deebo?
You really think Deebo's gonna get traded?
They say it's over with.
Has anybody seen the guy from Penn State, Arnold Ikabite? He had 9 sacks and 18
No, I
tackles.
haven't heard about him. We gotta check him out.
Let's check him out, man. Let's see. Arnold. I guess that's.
They expected him to be a Michael Parsons. He's not.
We gonna check him out because you said so. I hate the NFL.
We appreciate the comments and all.
We appreciate the comment for sure. Let's check it out. All right.
After this, we gotta. Have y'all seen the dude that's a quarterback turned linebacker? Y'all seen him?
Okay.
I can't tell you his name, but I know who you're talking about.
All right, let's see what this guy's about here. Again, if you're watching, man, please subscribe, share, comment, give us a comment, man. We'll definitely display your comment up here. We appreciate the interaction and the feedback. Okay. I think this is a draft for you. This might be a draft where you find a Yannick Ngakoue, though. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You find a player like that in the 4th round.
We should have never let him go.
I mean, his name is Troy Anderson. We gotta watch him. I gotta show that.
Man, you just beat him with the speed.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely needs some moves.
He's winning because he gets in their chest so fast.
That's a good rip.
Yeah. Look at the quality of that. Look who they're playing, though. They're playing Rutgers. Man, Rutgers got the call. Y'all don't got no bowl game. All right, y'all got a bowl game.
That's John crazy.
All right, we're not playing. Is what's the name? Tagovailoa, brother? Is he trash?
Around that corner, man.
Is Talia trash?
Yes, he is.
He's sus. Yeah, he's got good. He's got that rip.
Yeah, that rip's mean.
It's killing him. He got some moves now. He got a few go-tos. That left tackle, that set was terrible. Man, what the hell is that? Michigan stay with them big old soft linemen. Yeah.
And that's crazy. The Big Ten known for offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely not Micah.
Nobody Micah. You ain't gonna find that again for a while.
Mm. Yeah, Micah,
like it's crazy.
Micah, I don't know. That dude's a freaking animal.
This guy reminds me of a Ziggy Ansah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair?
I think he's a little faster than Ziggy was.
Yeah, for sure.
Ziggy was a little bit more raw, but you can see the talent. He reminds me of a Charles Harris. Y'all remember when he came out of Mizzou?
Yeah,
he reminds me of him. Kind of stiff on the low. He's a little bit stiff in the hips.
That's the guy that played for the Giants that got traded.
I think he's cool, man.
Not Leonard Williams.
I think this dude's cool. I think he definitely deserves a look, man.
Hey, go to Troy Anderson.
What was it?
Troy Anderson.
How you spell it? Troy, you said?
Yeah, Troy and then Anderson.
Anderson?
Yeah, Anderson.
Football highlights? Okay. Montana?
Yep.
Okay. You said is this a tight end? Oh, linebacker. Okay.
Quarterback turned linebacker.
Gotcha.
That's a drastic change. Like, I mean, like not mentally, I guess. But
Bro, crazy. Watch this.
6'4", 235.
Dylan Montana. What's some Dylan Montana?
Hold on, is this a? Hold on. Go back real quick. I gotta show. You gotta start up at the quarterback.
Yeah, he did.
Go back. Go back like previous screen.
Right here.
Not like go back to the search.
Oh,
Go to the third one. Yeah,
this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you some of his quarterback highlights. Yeah, you're right. I hate the NFL. He played.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did play QB and linebacker.
He went from looking like Tebow to baby Luke Kuechly.
Wait, so he was really like that?
Yeah, that's very respectable.
Damn. He's a big dude too. He's 240.
Yeah, like 6'4", 6'5". And he ran like 4.5 at combine.
So he played both, right?
Yeah, he started off at quarterback.
He ran 4.5 at the combine.
Both ways, like throughout his career.
Yeah. And then he switched to linebacker because he thought it looked fun.
He's different for that reason. He said because
It looked fun, bro. It was real deal balling.
Yeah, I saw talking about the guy from Purdue, David Bell.
yeah, I like him too.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan, man. I don't know. I didn't really like his film like that. It was all right. He getting out though.
Bro. Slide.
Where's his defensive highlights at though?
You can move. You can fast forward.
Oh, what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if he filling the gap.
But and he coming with it.
10.5 sacks. Wow.
Yeah, 30 plus touchdowns and 10.5 sacks.
But bro, we talking about Montana State though.
But still,
They're
bro,
pretty respectable FCS.
it ain't too many people that just gonna walk out and completely change his positions and still be good.
Look, he shared that block.
I think he'll probably go undrafted. They might give him a look in training.
Oh no,
camp.
I think he gonna go like third round.
Third round?
Yeah, he gonna go like third round.
Wow.
Bro, he ran 4.5 at like 6'4", 6'5", 240. And he had 100-something tackles, I believe.
I could see him like in Cleveland.
And probably because he played quarterback, man, he probably has a good understanding of what's going on in defense.
You feel me? Exactly. You can and blitz him. You can do a lot with him. He's versatile.
Yeah.
And he just learned how to. He just started playing linebacker.
Dang, he looked like he could still probably put a little bit of weight on his frame though.
Bro. He just started bulking probably.
How much time would he need though to get up to speed for the NFL game?
I don't think too much. I think he's just a natural football player.
I was just gonna say he a ball player, bro. I think he'll figure it out.
If you could go from quarterback to linebacker and still be highly effective, you know something.
Yeah, like you instantly go in and start making plays on defense.
Yeah, have pick sixes like
Yeah.
And if he get his hands on the ball, I mean, he could really take it to the crib. He really would.
Yeah, and even if he does go undrafted, like I think he'll be a very hard cut.
Oh, most definitely. He gonna be on special teams.
We just love that guy. We just love his fire.
Yeah,
Seriously.
He gonna run down there.
We just love his fire.
Knock somebody head off.
Water bug.
The June bug at?
June bug. 7-Eleven.
Definitely 7-Eleven.
I definitely like his movement skills, man.
Yeah, they got like John Mechie going in a third or fourth.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Some people got stood out him in the first, but I mean,
he's definitely a steal.
Yeah. John Mechie.
I hope he comes to us.
I think he's pretty good. I don't think he's a number one. He'd be a 2 or 3. Not a huge.
He doesn't have that long speed though, does he?
No.
So they got. What do y'all think of Jordan Davis? They got Jordan Davis going 19 to the Saints.
You banking him off potential is what I've been saying. I mean, you banking on being able to tap into his potential and turn it into what he's supposed to be.
I mean, I think this guy, you put him in. I think he's probably one of the best, like right away, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
If there was a such thing as a safe pick, bro, why not pick him at number 1? I mean, people were looking at freaking what's his face?
Because his production is in there, though.
Like think about that. Like even if he's a John Henderson, like you know what I'm saying. Like I think that's a pretty good player.
But that's what you're hoping.
But what were they looking at? The kid coming, Quinnen Williams, right?
Yeah.
What athletically did Quinnen Williams give you that Jordan Davis doesn't give you?
But Quinnen Williams gave you production, though.
I'm talking so, but they put Quinnen Williams in the middle of that defense. He didn't do nothing for like 3 years. And then
I also think that's part of
the team he went to.
Yeah,
but I think I'm just saying. I think Jordan Davis. It don't matter what defense you put him in. You put him smack dab in the middle of your defense. Y'all better, a lot better. Run defense. He can rush. Look at the move, bro, from nose tackle.
Like he got real skinny.
Look from nose, bro. He got pass rush moves for a big dude.
Well, that's what really he got to get better at is pass rush. He should have more. He should have more pass rush production for his size and athleticism.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you could see him a little bit on that play, a little patty caking a little bit too much.
Yeah, it ain't like he just blowing people up like he shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It should be game breaking. He should be game breaking out there.
So you think maybe it's motor sometimes?
Yeah, he plays very high. He's not really low. You don't really see a lot of bend. He pops up a lot. He's standing up. You know what I'm saying? He gets through sometimes, but a lot of times he plays too vertical.
Them running backs gonna be scared. That boy running that 4.5. They trying to hit that edge. They got Jordan Davis bearing down on them. What's They got him playing straight up nose though, bro. Like think about that. How many D tackles, bro, in the league get production from nose, bro? We talking about sacks from nose. You can't think of many. Maybe Javon Hargrave. And
there's not a lot for sure.
And you're not moving him.
Oh no.
If we for me, like I get the whole Aiden Hutchinson thing, but for me, if we talking about a sure pick, like he gonna help my defense like right away, I can plug and play him. I think Jordan Davis is a safe pick, bro. I wouldn't be mad if I wouldn't be mad.
You think he'll go number one? Like him being number one?
He said, "I'm betting the house that Perrion Winfrey would be better than Jordan Davis."
I love Perrion Winfrey. He had a fantastic season.
Who's Winfrey at? Where's Winfrey?
Oklahoma.
Okay. Oh yeah, the nose.
He won a Senior Bowl MVP too.
For real though. For real.
Just slide on down. For real.
For real though.
For real. Yo. Nah, bro.
Business decision.
Bro, come on, no. Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
Yeah, like Jordan Davis, nice. But like I was saying, man, like the patty cake and like you said, the motor and all that stuff. Like,
yeah. You think he patty cakes too much?
Yeah, I think so.
You could see it right there. Like he was making plays, but at the same time, like the plays were like coming like right at him because of pressure.
It ain't like he blowing the pocket up, blowing the backfield up.
There's a few where he did, but like Peter.
But it's not consistent.
Yeah.
It's just not consistent. It should be at 6'6", that 340 running what he ran at the combine. It should be murder.
Bro, he played at 3.
And I'll be all right if he took less plays for that reason.
He played at 360, bro.
Yeah, and it should be damaged.
360.
You should see a couple linemen on their back throughout that tape. You know what I'm saying? You ever see that?
Yeah. I ain't see him. I ain't see him push no centers back, no nothing. Like
he ain't really blowing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Jahan Dotson, 22 to the Packers.
I like Jahan.
Yeah, he's smooth, bro. Like, what about Breece Hall? What do y'all think about Breece Hall?
First round?
You say you don't like who first round?
It's got Breece Hall first round?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
At 25 to Buffalo. Buffalo needs an RB1, bro.
Yeah.
When you think about it, that's really the only thing they're missing is like a game changing back, bro.
I feel like they would go defense. They go defense, I think, before they go.
Let's see what Breece Hall got going on, bro.
Is he a number one?
They still got Zach Moss and Devin Singletary, don't they?
Come on, though.
He'll get the third back.
Do any of them two like strike fear in your heart though?
But do you draft the first round running back when you got?
Would you draft Breece Hall?
It's late first. It's 25th pick.
You taking him in the first, like, bro, like.
We got a pass first offense. I don't know.
And he was a nice player.
Are they pass first? You feel like?
Yeah,
they're trying to be. They're trying to
be. When we played them in the playoffs, they threw it. They ran the least amount of run plays in NFL history. That was a year ago. But even against the game against the Chiefs.
Marcus, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like him.
That's what I'm saying. He's slow as dirt.
I don't like him, bro. Just from
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see it. Like
he nice now. I ain't gonna say he not nice.
Man, not the first round. Not the first round. So they're saying he's a top 3 running back in this draft, basically.
Top running back. He's the only one they got going in the first round.
I can't tell you who is. I can't tell you who is for sure. But I don't know.
You know who I've been hearing a lot of? This guy Dax Hill out of Michigan.
Michigan, yeah.
That's good. Yeah, he was nice. You ain't get to see what he really could do against Georgia.
Yeah, it ain't it. Ain't
it? Half these touchdowns he ain't scoring. I'm telling you, probably more than half. He ain't breaking away like that.
Yeah, he's not giving you no shake and bake, nothing.
So y'all don't think you're an NFL starter?
No. Heck no.
Damn. No, that's tough.
No. That's man.
You know who I like? Who not a lot of people are talking about?
Man, that's a good game, sir.
Stop the cap.
And I don't know if he's a first round running back.
He's not a first round. He's not a first rounder. He's not a first rounder, but
second round. I feel good getting him in the second round. Maybe not 33, but like my second pick in the second round, I feel good.
Yeah, I think second, third round, fourth round max.
Like he does what Dalvin does.
Same exact game, literally.
I don't think he's as fast.
Nah, Dalvin's fast.
You
see Dalvin getting out in the league though.
Dalvin just hit a gear. I don't think
He's taller and he faster.
I don't think I ever seen James Cook hit that gear.
Nah, but then when you think about he played in a like a committee system, right?
Yeah.
So you never really saw him be the guy, but then you never saw Nick Chubb kind of played in that same committee system with Todd Gurley, right?
I think he's gonna be nice.
Ooh.
Like he's gonna be one of those running backs. You'll be like, damn, he got 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just all purpose.
Yeah, he's definitely. I think starting off, he's probably a third down back. He's getting some totes. Who's another good running back? Y'all think?
What you think about man? He played for Florida. I can't even think of his name. Dameon Pierce.
Dameon Pierce. I really like Dameon Pierce too.
Yeah, I like Dameon Pierce a lot.
I think he's first round. I think he's a first round. The way he told it,
he ain't gonna go first round, but
he's not. But I think
he got that type of talent.
And he was solid for 3 years, bro. Like he ain't just produced last year. He was solid.
I do like Dax Hill though. Ooh.
He was all our offense, bro.
He's just gonna be a bruiser, bro. He's gonna be a bruiser with good footwork. Dameon Pierce.
Like he'll be a Chubb.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be a Chubb.
I don't know if he got the long speed Chubb got, but you could definitely see him banging out 100 yards here and there.
Yeah, like these are NFL characters. Like not to say USF is a stud.
Yeah, that was good balance right there to stay up.
And he been like that since high school, bro. That's the crazy part. He got the same type of bat.
Yeah, like I think he came in Florida. Like I think he initially had like fumbling issues his first year really playing, but he corrected that. I don't think he fumbled too much after that.
To me, he's a stronger Clyde Hilaire. Clyde Edwards-Hilaire.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think he's a good back though. But let's hop back into the mock, man, and just kind of wrap up. Wait, let me get out of here. I think we saw a lot of good tape on some guys, man. That definitely can shake up the draft. I think this draft, man, is going to be probably pretty unpredictable. I think it's only going to take probably one team to just like, you know what I mean? It's that draft that one team just goes off the rails and everybody's like, "Ooh, I didn't see that guy going that high."
So what's the two players y'all standing on the table for in this draft? Offense and defense. One on offense, one on defense.
Offensively,
you standing on the table in the draft for him, saying, telling the team we need this guy. Who's that guy?
In the first round?
First round, any round, just period. Who are the guys y'all standing on the table for in this draft?
That's a good question.
I kick it off. So for me, obviously, I've said one of mine already with Christian Watson. The one I got, at 6'5", being able to move the way he moves, in and out of breaks, jet sweeps, down the field, route running ability, and his dad played in the league as well with a former safety. So going with Christian Watson on offense. On defense, same thing. It's a guy I talked about earlier. I'm going with Derek Stingley. A lot of question marks. I even criticized my own self before, but I think he's going to be the player that everybody's like, how did we let him slip? Again, dad played in the league, had a great freshman year, although, had some bumps and bruises going in last couple of years being injured. But I think he figures it out. I think he comes into the league and he's a high-end starter, high-end quality player in the league. So those are my two guys who stand on the table for.
All right, for me, who I'm going to put my stamps on, I know I mentioned Travon Walker initially, and I do feel good about him, but I'm gonna say Derek Stingley for my Cowboys. I think they'll try to make it right from getting Patrick Surtain last year. I think they'll make it right and get Derek Stingley. I think he'll fit right in.
I think you heard Jerry Jones say something like that too. Like they're gonna do anything they got to do to move up if they see somebody that they covet.
And offensively, I really like Jameson Williams. He has slide potential as well, just simply off of the injury. But I think he is a top 10 talent in the draft. Fast guy. Obviously, he produced. I would like him. Obviously, I'm thinking for my teams, but I think whoever ends up getting him, they're going to be real happy.
Yeah. I got so my first one I got, man, is going to be Treylon, bro. I feel like if Treylon's there, like in the middle of the draft or even in the top of the first round, I think that's a steal. You got to go grab him. Run after the catch, playmaker, can go get the ball at the highest point. He's a bigger bodied guy. You could just use him a bunch of different ways. So I like him as far as offense. And then for my defense, man, I feel like if another situation, I think it's going to be it's going to be a tough situation because I think at 33 there's still going to be probably a few. There's going to be maybe a handful of like 4 or 5 like blue chip guys for the Jaguars at 33.
Absolutely.
That they're going to have to make a decision on that have slid out of the first round that were probably projected top 15, something like that. And I think if you got Jordan Davis right there or somebody like that at 33 at the top of the second round, I think you're going to get a quality player at 33. And I think you have to really if you're kind of at a good position where you're at a bad position kind of in this draft where you're picking first overall because, you could probably get that same guy in any other draft, maybe top 10, a little bit further down. But as far as 33, I think you'll be happy if you get, Christian Watson, Burks, Jordan Davis, Dax Hill. I think any of those like playmakers that you really see yourself getting. And I think there's even like another there's probably a few more players I'm missing that you'd be happy with there. But those are just kind of my two, man. So that's where I'm at with it.
Most definitely.
Yeah. As far as where we were at, I think, what do y'all think about Trent McDuffie?
I like him. Really good player, very competitive. Going to be a great corner in the league for a while.
Yeah, I think Washington always keeps a good corner coming out.
They may have 2 corners in the first round.
I think he'll fill the mold as far as one of those, great Washington cornerbacks.
Yep. Tyler Lindenbaum. I feel like that's probably going to be where the Cowboys will go.
That's a Cowboy.
Yeah, if he's there in the first for sure. I think the Cowboys got to address the Zeke situation because he's not getting any younger and he's probably slowing down at this point in his career. So I think maybe that's something y'all address in the second round. Maybe you find a running back, bro. And I think there's probably a dozen players that we saw during the year, right? That we really really love that we're not even seeing. You know what I mean? In the first round, it's just gonna be like on draft day, we're gonna be like, oh snap, I remember that dude. Yeah, he was that stick. You know what I'm saying? There's just always the draft is so deep in like the second layer of talent that they don't talk about. It's so thick.
I feel like that's the best part of the draft, like the
most
third,
definitely
fourth,
middle
fifth,
rounds.
sixth round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you build your team at. You get the high end guys, the guys that's why the teams that are consistently drafting at the top.
It's like that corner piece of the it's that corner piece of the cornbread, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like real quick, like think about the Jaguars. Like we had a Telvin Smith in the 5th round. We had a unique Ngakoue in the 4th round. Like we've had like across the league, like undrafted guys, 5th round guys, like it.
I'm telling y'all, Travon, bro.
NFL, you just put it. That's
I don't know about Julio
Hall of Fame. That's tough.
Julio, yeah, Julio.
Yes, Julio.
That's tough.
But he can
Julio
be
ran 4-4 on the broke footed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Trayvon nothing on that.
I like, man. I think he's gonna be a star, bro. But he's got to have other people around him for sure. He's got to have a strong number 2, and a slot guy to kind of. If he gets one-on-one coverage, that's cookies.
I just hope he's not Laquan Treadwell. That's it. That's that's my only thing with Trayvon. I just hope he's not Laquan Treadwell.
Yeah, like
Laquan was kind of soft though. I feel like.
I mean, but it was contested catches. They have similar type of games as far as the way he wasn't really fast. I don't think he ran a great 40 either. It just couldn't really become that number 1 because he couldn't really separate and run routes consistently in the league, and that's my fear with Trayvon.
What y'all think about Matt Corral?
I think if you can get Matt Corral at the bottom of the 1st round, 32,
I like Matt.
It's a safe pick.
I think Matt could be what Mariota wasn't able to get to. I think he got a little more.
Matt Corral's he's been sneaky good. Like
he got a little more nuts
years.
Than he should have won the sport.
Yeah,
he was committed there for the longest.
Real quick, guys, I know we just to wrap up kind of this wrapping up the NFL stuff. There was a lot of spring games over the weekend, so I just kind of want to get your thoughts real quick on who stood out to you in which spring game, and if you got to catch any of that.
Yeah, so I'll touch on a couple. One, have y'all seen Alabama's quarterback?
Milroe? Yeah.
Crazy. It's only a matter of time before he wins Heisman if he stays on the trajectory. It's like Cam Newton and Lamar Jackson had a baby. Crazy.
Oh man.
So he definitely stood out. As far as the Hurricanes, I'll touch on that. Just touch on each team. Tyler Van Dyke looks great. Can't wait for him to season start. The run game looks much improved from the offensive line and running backs. Defense much better tackling wise. Miami was the worst. Tackling team in college football last year. Looks much improved under Kevin Steele, Charlie Strong, Jason Taylor, and the guys.
Charlie Strong looks good.
Look like it's gonna be a really good year for the Hurricanes. Just getting back to the basics and tackling and blocking. So much improved on both sides. With about 15, 16 guys that top 2 on the depth chart that were missing. So it should be a good year.
I guess I'll touch on the Gators real quick.
Got to.
Well, first, let me say Ohio State first. I like Marcus Stroud, man. Initially, I wasn't too high on him last year.
CJ? Talking about that quarterback?
Yeah. I said Marcus Stroud. CJ Stroud.
Okay.
I wasn't too high on him last year. I thought he was just another one of those system quarterbacks Ohio State had. But, man, he's a good guy.
He's talented,
yeah. He's a good player, man. I like what Ryan Day is doing over there. He's not Herb, but he kept it going. So I really like what they're doing. But Florida, Anthony Richardson had a so-so spring game. I really like that running back transfer from Louisiana that Napier brought in. I think he'll plug in pretty good.
What's his name?
Yeah, I can't think of nobody's name anymore, man. But I think he has 2 more years of eligibility, so I think he's a good plug-in. Lingard finally played the transfer from Miami. He looked good. He didn't have too many carries, but it was just good to see him out there on the field, to be honest. But I'm concerned a little bit we don't have any receivers. Our defense doesn't look that much improved.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough year. I could easily see them missing a bowl game, or they could easily go 9-3 with Anthony Richardson leading the way. So yeah, a good job by Coach Napier this recruiting season, getting the transfers, getting flipping a 5-star, all that stuff. But I think they have a long way to go.
100%. I like what I saw to Anthony Richardson, man. I'd kind of been watching him a little bit just to kind of talk about that. I've been watching him a little bit throughout spring, and I kind of saw like a lot of inconsistency as far as like accuracy, even in practice. So to see him, play better on the spring game, I think that was encouraging. Just to see him kind of play much better, for a full body of the spring game. I think that was encouraging. So I think he just needs work, man. He needs a lot of work. He does a lot of things well, but he is going to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make that kind of that bonehead play. Maybe he doesn't have enough experience. So I just think he needs more playing time. He needs experience. Learn by fire, and hopefully learn something from that Georgia game last year. And then so for Florida State, man, I was really hoping that they were going to get Mims in the transfer portal because, I'd like to see one additional piece on the at left tackle. They did kind of I did like with the running game looked pretty good with Benson at running back. They had a pretty good. I like the line. The line was looking kind of questionable coming into the year, but he got two transfers. I think one from Wisconsin, and it's always good to get a lineman from Wisconsin. And I think he got one other guy. And then on defense, I think they're playing Amari Gaynor out of position.
What's he playing?
He's playing. They got him playing in the middle in space, man. And I'm like, he's not. He can't play. He had a couple like pass interference. You know what I mean? Trying to cover. He's not a cover. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker who rushes the passer.
You think so? You think that's his best skill set?
I think that's his best skill set because he's a taller guy. He's probably 6'3", 6'4", and he can't really cover. He's good in one direction, but when you get him trying to go in different directions, he doesn't have the hips necessarily, and I just saw him getting a lot of trouble with running backs out of the backfield in the spring game. So I would like to see them, and he actually he plays well when you let him go in one direction and rush the passer. Yeah. So I think maybe they let him do that, and I'm not saying he can't drop at certain points. He can drop, but you don't want to see him doing that too much. So that was kind of the one note that I had when I was watching the spring game. I really like Micah Pittman, the wide receiver transfer from Oregon. I really like him. He's nice. I don't know why he transferred from Oregon, but he's a really nice player, really nice piece in the slot, jet sweeps, all that good stuff. So I still don't like Jordan Travis at all, like not even a little bit. So I think until we get a real blue chipper in at quarterback, like another Jameis, I think we're going to be at the same spot no matter what you do, So those are just my thoughts on that. But yeah, man,
I think receiver is big for the state of Florida. I don't think any one of our teams got a really look at receiver right now. Bray Ladson, the transfer from Clemson, he disappointed in the spring game. Had a touchdown throw from Jake Garcia, couldn't capitalize.
Do y'all still have Rambo?
Rambo, no, he's in the draft.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be a really good NFL player. I think he's gonna be a good, sneaky good number 2. But yeah, I think all of us are looking for a number 1. So if one of the receivers with a good background does come into the portal within the next week or so, I think I expect all 3 teams to try to pursue.
Who's the best Florida team right now?
That will tell you, according to UCF, they just went and got
I was going to say
rings. That said they're best in the state.
Oh,
goofy.
another kid. I'll answer that question, and I'll just do a quick side note. I think if you look at the best quarterback situation, I think you look at Miami. They probably have the best quarterback situation right now.
Ain't gonna lie. Jake and TBD, they
I like
both
Van
the
Dyke.
NFL quarterbacks. I will say that.
So I think if you look at what they can do from the quarterback situation, and if you got a quarterback, especially, you can win. You can win. You can bring your defense along. But there was another guy that I really thought is going to make some. Haynes King at Texas A&M. I don't know if y'all saw any of his spring game, but dude is like super talented, bro. Like super. He's like fast. He's fast, like wide receiver fast.
Wide receiver? As a quarterback?
Yeah, okay. White boy. Fast. Like they had him on some read options and he just took off and was like, you were like, damn, you're like, what the hell?
He started last year, right?
No, he's a freshman. Okay. Haynes King. Yep. Okay. But yeah, 5-star freshman. He looks really, really good. So I think he's pushing whoever's the quarterback there now. And then I didn't know Jaden Daniels transferred to LSU
from Arizona State. Yeah.
Also, Max Johnson played pretty well for Texas A&M.
Yeah, I was going to say that Max Johnson transferred there from LSU.
He played really well in the spring game.
Looks like he's kind of the leading guy right now for the start.
I wouldn't be surprised if he started. I think he'll have a solid season, especially with Jimbo Fisher, calling the plays for him. He's going to get him right.
That's all Jimbo needs. All Jimbo needs is
I don't know to what level, but I think Texas A&M is definitely going to have. They're going to compete for a national championship this year.
My Hurricanes find out how good they are real quick. We play the second game of the season.
Yeah.
Why y'all be doing that to yourselves, bro? Y'all be like, man, let's try ourselves against SEC.
Mark Rick scheduled some home and homes with Bama and Texas A&M before he left. So
yeah, that's what got Manny up out of there. Mario better be careful.
I feel good. I love the staff. I think this is one of the best staffs in the country. I mean, overall experience. You got head coaches as position coaches. I think it's if everything goes correctly, we stay healthy. I think we got a chance to play for the ACC.
Legit.
Play in the ACC championship. So,
okay. Legit. All right, guys, man, it's been a great show, dude. First show back. Got to get back in the saddle a little bit, man. I think we should definitely plan for another one next week. Maybe a little bit. Whatever you guys want to talk about next week, and probably a little bit more draft talk, right? We'll be a little bit closer to the draft, and maybe we have our own mock draft at that time. Yeah, so
and also
if we don't do one, I would say like pick by pick. Maybe we just bring our own mock drafts and then we can just share them. You guys have already seen mine, so we could just look at what you guys have for next week.
And I also planned on doing like a little Jaguar mock draft myself.
Okay.
I know I've been playing around with the draft and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a good idea to be Trent Baalke and do a pick and do our pick. So I think I'll try to do that sometime this week.
That sounds good. All right, guys. Well, so yeah, next week, if you're watching, we appreciate you. Thanks for all the comments. Appreciate you. I hate the NFL. For sticking with us the whole time. He was actually on our YouTube channel. So if you're on the YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, share it with 10 people, friends. We'll be putting out some more great content, man, throughout the season. We're getting into spring football for high school. So we'll kind of, probably be hitting the pavement here and getting to know some of the prospects around town and just kind of getting back in the swing of things. Spring football heading into the fall, so heading into the summertime actually. So lots of fun stuff, man. It's football time, and it's exciting, definitely in the state of Florida. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care.
Yes, sir.